What's up, everybody? With the brand new Assassin's Creed game coming out, which is one of my favorite franchises ever, I decided to take a look at the Assassin's Creed Black Flag PlayArts Kai Edward Kenway figure from my collection. I'm a huge fan of this figure, huge fan of the line before it died out, and I just wanted to share this with you guys. This is awesome packaging right here. Pretty hefty figure. So you got these awesome poses that he can do. Now, one thing with the PlayArts Kai line is that there are the larger figures, about 9 to 10 or 11 inches. And some of the poses that you can see them do, they actually cannot do, which is one of my biggest gripes with the figures. So here we have this amazing packaging. It's awesome. You got a picture of the figure right here in an awesome pose, and then you have the figure with all the accessories and the map of the game, which is also pretty fucking cool. So let's take this guy out of the packaging and see what we have here to offer. Alright guys, and here we have Edward Kenway out the packaging with a plethora of accessories, which is one thing I really loved about the PlayArts Kai line. Some of their figures did come with many accessories, as you guys can see. And the greatest thing about it is that you can put all of his weapons on him, which is always pretty fucking sweet. So let's take a closer look at him. As you can see, the amount of detail in this figure is ridiculous. PlayArts Kai totally knocked it out the park with this guy. Just how all the leather work looks so clean. The buckles, the little rivets from his leather armor that he steals, to all the pouches, and the leather just looking so real. It's so awesome. You got the stitching, got the line work on there. You got his sash coming down, is all soft rubber, so it will not impede articulation at all. Now, this guy has quite the hard time standing up, mainly because he's pretty big and he's pretty heavy, and I have not actually touched this guy since I got him as a gift. And you can also see the hood there, his hooded face with the amazing Assassin's pirate brooch there. It's so sweet. So for accessories, this guy comes with a lot, so bear with me as I try not to mark out here. He comes with 4 pistols, 4. So you got 1, 2, and you got 2 more in the back. And they come with 2 of each kind. So if I can get that out here, I'll put him back here because he will tend to fall over and lean a bit. Hopefully he doesn't make me look bad on camera, which I'm sure he will. As I said, I haven't really posed this guy around, so this review might be a little long because I don't want this guy to fall. And I always want to have him standing up while I talk to you guys about the accessories. Please don't fall, Edward. Whew, alright, so one of the his pistols. This right here. You guys can see the weathering look is so awesome. The level, it's attention of detail. Look at that. It's so fucking clean. This is so amazing. So that's one set, and this is the other one, my favorite one. I just think this is fucking awesome. This looks so cool. That's, just clean work all over the place. This is so awesome. Like even the wood parts of, looks weathered down and like he's been to sea with these things. It's ridiculous. It comes with 4 blades, the assassin's blades. He has 2 that are in the closed position and 2 in the open position, ready to assassinate. And they plug into his arms fairly well. Comes with a few sets of hands. Comes with 2 fist hands, 2 open assassinating hands, 2 sword holding hands, and 2 pistol hands. Let's take a look at his swords real quick. He does have his signature cutlass, and they do have, like I said before, you can holster these. And let's take a look at his rapier right here. Came out relatively smooth, as opposed to the other one. You know, Edward, I'll put you back here for being a douche. So this is his cutlass. See it weathered. The steel there. You got the handle there. You got some more weathering. It looks really cool. And look at the blade too. And we have the rapier. Same weathering. Take a look at the handle right here. Beautifully done. I really like that. And he holds them no problem whatsoever. Which is always good. He also comes with a hairpiece. And a hooded piece. So you want him to have without the hood, you can do so. And also to show you guys, the blades just pop out like that. No issue whatsoever. They stay in there and they also pop out. So you can see a little groove in there. That's where you plug them in. Alright. Look at all the strap work. This is so cool. So yeah, if so to switch off the hair pieces with the hood, all you gotta do, pop off the hood. Pop off the head. And then just peel it away ever so slightly from the hood. And it will attach right in there. And then this piece, you just plug it in right there. And boom, you have Edward Kenway without his hood. Now we got accessories out the way, let's look at articulation. Player's Guide has come a long way since their first few figures that they produced. So for articulation, we have his arms that go out that wide. They can go down and up. They kind of move at an angle because of his shoulder pauldrons. And you guys can see he has kind of like a ball hinge in there with a slight butterfly joint, but it doesn't really give you much movement. So that was it's one of my gripes about this figure. You know, he has a butterfly joint, but he can't really utilize it properly because of the sculpt work. But you know, it's aesthetically pleasing, so can't really complain too much. They do move forward and they do move back. You got ratcheting joints. They go up that far. You can rotate them, but I don't really like doing that because I feel like it strains the joint inside, and I don't want that to snap. You got the hands, move all the way around. They do move in and out and up and down with a similar ratcheting joint. He has a diaphragm joint right there. Excellent range of motion. His head, move down and up. And the hood is a separate piece down here, so it's not going to hinder articulation at all, which is pretty sweet. His neck is a separate piece, so it adds a little bit more articulation in there. He does have a waist swivel as well. Go pretty far back. And all this is, like I said before, soft plastic, so it's not going to hinder articulation in the legs at all, which is also pretty cool. Something SH Figure Arts should do with their line, you know what I'm saying? And they have the ratcheting joints in the legs. Some people find it annoying. I think it's pretty okay. You can go up that far. Knees bend that far. Go outward that far. Got a little swivel in the thigh section. You can see that. Look at these pants, beautifully sculpted. That's awesome. You got the pirate boots as well. There's no articulation in the boots, but he does have ankle articulation. Again, they can't really pivot too much because it's like a ball joint. That's it, solid ball joint in there. And he does have toe articulation, but it is kind of kind of meaningless if you ask me. And if I'm not mistaken, that's pretty much all we have for Edward Kenway. This is definitely one of my favorite action figures that I have in my collection. Just the look of him is phenomenal. Just look at this guy. So sick. The colors match also well. They all blend well. You know, and it looks weathered and tattered, like he's been at sea, he's been in war. just looks badass. I'm totally a fan of this guy. I'm a fan of Assassin's Creed. So having this guy in my collection is awesome. So I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this figure. Let me know if you like the games. I will be picking it up and I will be live streaming that game from time to time. So let me know if you're excited for that. Once again, we have Edward Kenway from the Assassin's Creed Black Flag PlayArts Line. Alright, dudes. See you guys later. Peace.